Are you ready?
I always get nervous.
Okay. Hey, what's up, everyone? Almost forgot how to do the intro. My name's Preston, and I'm here with...
Kristina.
And this, if you don't know, is a typical podcast. Yay. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. My dogs are in the room this time. Usually, they're not in here, but... Rosebud, stop. Don't. Okay, good girl. Let's flash back for a moment to a podcast several episodes ago when I called out that Sony and Marvel were going to be okay and Spider-Man was going to get back together. Everything was going to be fine and people were freaking out. All right, you guys can quote me on this, all right? I'm going to say it right now.
Okay.
Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
Shit's going to get fixed. Do you remember when people were like, oh my God, Spider-Man's not in Marvel anymore? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You zoning out?
Sorry, no, I'm listening. I'm sorry, I'm listening. Like.
Wait, was I hitting you with too much?
Well, at first I was like, hold on, like I really have to like really think about this.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But yeah, now everything's fine.
I mean, but like, do you think that like the reason, for example, like Sony even like brought back Spider-Man was because of all the pressure? Like, why did they even like come out as to why they did that in general? Like, why they decided to cut him off?
It was, I don't know, it was like Disney wanted to like recreate the deal or something. They wanted to get more money. I'm not saying like, yeah, basically it was they wanted to be able to have more control over it.
Oh, I see.
And then Sony was like, no, I don't want that. And hold it like that. There you go.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Wait, so, okay, I guess I'm confused. Like, I'm not like a true Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Like, but, okay, so does Disney own Sony?
No.
Okay, so those are two completely like different, like they're their own things going on.
Yeah.
So then if Sony was already like had control of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they're in control of all of Marvel? Is that right?
Who?
Or just
Who?
Sony?
Sony, no.
No,
Sony
no.
only has Spider-Man.
Only has Spider-Man.
Yeah, all the Spider-Man related stuff.
Oh, so that's why Disney wanted Spider-Man?
Yeah, because Spider-Man's in the Marvel movie. You saw...
No, like, I saw that. Yeah, I know. So I guess that's why I'm confused. Like, again, like I'm not like a true Marvel
It's
fan,
okay.
so I don't know.
I don't think... maybe we shouldn't talk about this with you because people are going to roast you.
Everyone I know, like, fuck. I
Yeah.
don't need to deal with that.
Yeah,
Not
a bunch
again.
of Marvel fans are going to attack you saying, she
Well,
doesn't know what she's talking about.
Well, I know. That's why I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm trying to understand because I don't know. So okay, well, okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm confused as to why like Sony even decided to end that type of deal, and then I feel like with all the pressure of everyone like yelling at Sony, they decided to bring Spider-Man back or like back to.
Sort
See,
of.
like everything's kind of confusing. Like everything's just like.
Okay, the way I see it, like I'm sure everyone sees it differently. They're like, oh, Sony's in the right, Disney's in the right. But
Yeah.
the way I see it is that Disney asked for more money, and Sony was in control of Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
they were like, nah, I don't think you guys should get all this money, because Sony was paying for the movies,
Yeah.
but Disney gets like a certain amount of like the opening night, and
Oh,
they
I
get like toys, they get toy money, like
Oh,
merchandise
okay,
and
okay,
stuff
okay.
like that. So Sony was like, no, we don't want you guys to get more money. And Disney was like, well, we want more money. And then they didn't come to an agreement. And then finally Sony was like, all right, I guess we have to agree with them because people are very upset.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh.
Yeah.
Still kind of confused, but
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a little bit clear.
It's okay. It's okay. How's life, Kristina?
Pretty good. I've just like literally like probably since like the last time I seen you, it was like the very start, or it was still it was like the very last week of summer, I think.
Yeah.
Before we started school again, and it was just like I don't know. I've been telling everyone I'm just like I have like just this schedule going on, and like my life is kind of like whatever, I guess, at this point. Like.
Wow, that's really interesting.
I mean, literally, it's just like I have like this routine, like literally Monday through Sunday, I have like some type of routine. Like the most free time I have is like usually like weekend afternoons and nights, and that's really like basically it. But I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's been crazy. But then also like with my classes and everything, like that I literally been telling everyone's like, oh, like how are your classes and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I can't get myself to like really be interested in like what I'm learning, I guess. Sorry, I know.
Yeah. But you're just not interested in what you're learning.
I just feel like it's like whatever. I don't know. I feel like what I want to do in life is just like what the classes that I've been taking are like don't freaking relate at all.
Yeah.
Or like don't really make sense as to how this is going to help me in the future. Like right now I'm taking like a shit ton of fucking sorry, I keep cussing.
You can curse on this.
A shit ton of like English classes, and it's just like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know. If hopefully one day when I'm, rich and famous, that like I'll be like, oh, okay, perfect. Like it's a good thing I got a degree.
What would you be rich and famous for? All right, so that's not happening.
Next topic.
Okay. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like I'm doing videos, but I'm taking a geography class. So I don't know how that
is it part of like your GE requirements.
Sure, I think so.
Oh,
maybe.
That's random.
Yeah.
For what section?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention.
You're just like, I'm gonna sign up for this
Yeah.
class. I'm gonna spend my money on this class.
Yeah, I mean, it's because like we had counselors or something talk, and they was like, you could do do it this way and you'll be fine. And I was just like, you know what? Geography is probably easier than like something else, and it's boring.
I would imagine it's boring,
but it's easy.
But I mean, I guess like you get to learn like where everything is. Like, dude, I don't know where like shit is. Like, literally for the longest time, I thought Chicago was a state. Didn't we talk about this before?
No, we've never talked about this. You thought Chicago was a state?
Literally until probably a couple years ago, I thought Chicago was a state. Like, I'm telling you, some of these big cities, I thought these were states. So I thought Chicago was a state. Well, I guess I was right in the sense that, wait, New York is... No, please don't have that. And everyone's gonna be like, this bitch is stupid. Like, I just, like, my geography is so bad. But it's because, like, literally the last time I learned geography was in the freaking second grade. Like, my memory is so ass that, like...
You know what a mountain is, though, right?
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know what a mountain is. But, like, when it comes to, like, states and, like, countries and continents, like, there's 7 continents, right? But, like...
Yeah.
I don't know if I can name them all.
You don't think you can name 7 continents?
I mean, possibly, but then watch. I
want to see you name 7 continents. Like, it's okay if you get anything wrong. No one's gonna say anything.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I just want to see. Can you at least do 3, and then we work from there.
Well, I could do that. So okay, there's like North America, South America.
Wow.
Africa.
Okay. All right, now do 3 more.
Europe.
Okay.
Antarctica.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at 4 or 5.
You're
now.
at 5.
Oh wow. Who knew? Is China one?
China's a country. It's
well, I know it's a country.
It's in a continent.
Okay. Is it Asia? Is Asia?
Yeah, that's number 6.
Asia.
Good job.
And
you need one more.
Shoot, I feel like it just...
You want me to give you a hint?
India?
No. India is in Asia.
Oh.
It's okay. Maybe you should take this geography class that I'm taking.
No. Shoot, I feel like I want to say Russia, but I know Russia again is a country, so it's like...
Yeah. And Russia's in Asia.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
What is it?
The land down under. That's a hint.
Oh my god, what is it called? Like, okay.
It starts with an A.
Okay, I already said Antarctica, so...
Yeah. Kangaroos.
Oh, really? Australia?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Australia is a continent.
Oh. Who knew? Not me. Oh my god,
I think
I'm so embarrassed. Everyone's gonna be like, this bitch is so dumb. Like,
it's
again,
okay.
Geography,
it's okay.
Did not know what it... Like, I haven't learned it since, like, 2nd grade, and I just haven't bothered, like, keeping up with it, you know?
Yeah,
so
we're not... If it's not important to know.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
Who needs it?
Do you
not
live
me.
in any of those other continents?
No.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You live in America, so it's okay to be not knowing things.
So embarrassing.
It's okay. I didn't bring you on here to like embarrass you, so we could move on.
Okay.
So you want to know something embarrassing about me? So I posted a vlog like on Friday, last
With
Friday.
Ryan,
Yeah, the cooking one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone noticed because no one has said anything to me.
Mhm.
But when it says there's like 2 titles, it says making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and
Yeah.
then the next one says making a grilled cheese
Yeah,
sandwich. I misspelled sandwich.
Oh shoot! I didn't even know.
You didn't even notice?
No.
Yeah, I misspelled it 5 times, but I caught myself on 3 times.
Wait. So you spelled it right when it came to peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then you messed up on the grilled cheese sandwich part.
I messed up on both
ones?
those ones.
Oh.
But when I was titling the video, it's the perfect sandwich or something.
Yeah.
But I saw that I misspelled it, and I was like, what? And then I corrected it on the title, and then in the comments I was like, how many times did we say sandwich? And then I corrected that one, and I think I corrected another one. But anyway, in the video, sandwich is spelled with an extra H, so it's sandwich. Like
You put 2 H's next to each other?
Yeah, I put 2 H's. No, not next to each other. No, okay. No.
I should take a geography class, and you should take another English class. Is what I'm hearing.
No, okay. They weren't next to each other. It was WHICH, but
I see.
sand and then WHICH. So like to me, like it's not like a.
I just think like most people, like I know as like when I was a kid, I kept getting like I would spell sandwich as in like sand and witch, like a witch with like WTICH. Yeah. So like that makes more sense now. Like now adding WHICH is a little like.
It's like from it's that food place like Sandwich, or isn't there a place that's like Which that's a food place and it's like a sandwich place. That's why I was like.
But are they spell it like that?
I think so. They have one. I think they have.
Oh, one of them is spelled like that. Okay, then I guess that makes sense. If
that's
the case.
Yeah, that's my excuse. What was that face?
Anywhoosies.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that embarrassing. I mean, it's just like misspelling.
Yeah.
And that's posted on YouTube. That you plan on keeping forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Thank you for making me feel better. Just like this podcast is posting and it's going to be on forever. And you didn't know Australia.
Everyone's just going to like roast me for this. I already know.
It's okay. Oh yeah, you called me one of those theater kids before, right?
I said, I don't know if I called you a theater kid
you
or
said
if I
something
said
like
you
that.
could be a theater kid.
Oh yeah, you said I could be a theater kid.
I'm surprised you're not a theater kid. Something like that.
Well, I went and saw a play for the first time.
Really, which one?
I don't know. It was called The Great Wave, I think. I didn't really.
Where?
Like, Berkeley.
Oh, like it was an actual. Like,
it was
theater.
like an actual.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you just meant like it was
thing.
at school or something.
Yeah, I have a class where the class is to just go watch plays.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the easiest thing I've ever done.
Wait, like you actually like that's
we
is
actually
it online
watch
or something?
No, it's like
it's an in class. Like you watch plays.
Our class, like in class time, is to watch a play.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's amazing because it's so easy.
Yeah.
We just sit there and watch something, and
cool.
it's great. But yeah, I saw a play for the first time, and honestly, I used to not like. I had this like idea that plays were like
cheesy.
Not cheesy, but like
cringy.
Yeah, sure. I guess that
I
would be the best word, but like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
Like I'm used to movies, and like, not saying movies and plays are the same, but when I saw the play, I was like, oh, I can see why people like this.
I mean,
like I didn't understand why plays were like super interesting to people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
I got it.
It's like cool because like. I mean, it's like seeing something like live. Like for a movie, like obviously they do a lot of editing. They do a lot of like, they do a shit ton of cuts and whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's different. So I think it's kind of cool. I was trying to think if I've ever been to a play. I've never been to a play, but I like knew a few people who were like in theater.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I mean, I took theater my freshman year in high school, and that was like the most embarrassing thing ever because like, okay, think about it. You're already like scared to be in high school. Like for me, I was super nervous in high school or for my freshman year because like I didn't know anybody in high school already.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people had like older siblings, like or like older siblings' friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Like some people knew people already, and that was not the case for me. Like all of my cousins had already graduated, and it was just like weird. Like the only person I knew was like my sister, obviously, and that's it. And it was just like I was just like super nervous because then like I think we talked about this like if like when Brandon was here we were talking about how like the seniors our freshman year
They were intimidating.
they look fucking like old,
Yeah.
like I mean like so damn old,
Yeah.
and so it was just like hella like intimidating, and it's just like weird because then when I took theater I had like a lot of seniors in my class. It was like freshmen and seniors basically.
Yeah.
And then like imagine like acting in front of all these seniors and just like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was so cringy, and I thought it was like
I know what you mean.
the worst idea.
I know what you mean, because definitely don't take acting freshman year.
Yeah, don't take
because
freshman year.
if you do it, I took it junior or junior. If you take it junior or senior year, because then you don't. At that point, you're like you don't care what people say.
Yeah.
There's like.
And you're like technically like you're older than whoever.
You basically rule that class.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite classes I took. I have a question for you. Is your nose piercing supposed to be? Is it like a half thing?
No, it just moves a lot.
Okay, yeah, because I think it's been crooked this whole time.
It's okay. It moves like a lot. Like when I went to go get it re-pierced, the lady was like, "Oh, like you're like I guess like this part of my nose is like slightly like crooked or like I don't know." She said something like my nose was like slightly crooked like at the tip or in the inside. And that's why it moves a lot. And I was like, oh, wow, that makes sense. Because, like, other people who have septums, like, theirs barely moves. So I'm just like, I don't know. Whatever.
That's
it moves a lot, though. But I get that question a lot. Like, it's supposed to be, like, half. And I'm like, why would it be half? I don't even think they make that.
I don't know. I thought you were being unique.
It just moves a lot. Yeah, I'm just so cool.
Yeah. I just don't know, like, the whole nose piercing culture.
Yeah. Just got to get on it.
Yeah, no. My mom would probably kill me.
Yeah.
Also, if I got a tattoo, she would probably kill me.
Yeah, same with mine. Yeah. But I super want one. I don't know. I'm not like in a rush to get any now.
Yeah.
Like I want to like plan it out, like think about what I want to get, because then there's like a lot of people who are like either our age or younger,
just spontaneous
and
about
they're
it.
just spontaneous, like they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a like wake up, I'm gonna get a tattoo today, walk in, don't know what they want, and then they regret it later on. And I'm just like, that's like the stupidest thing ever. Like, no offense.
You can't regret it. You just gotta get in the mindset, just do it, no regrets, and then you'll live a happy life.
I guess, but it's just
you can get like a circle or a square, and you could be like, wow.
It has deep meaning behind it.
Yeah, guys, if you want a tattoo and you're like 6 years old, just go without your parents.
Do it. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, because then it'll grow with your skin. Like, as you get older, the tattoo. I don't know what I'm saying.
You know how crusty that thing would look? Okay, for example, if you were to get a tattoo when you're like 6, and then by the time you're 16 and you're like a lot taller, wouldn't it be all messed up at that point?
I don't know.
Right?
I never got a tattoo when I was 6.
No, obviously. But I mean, like, as you grow, is that how it works? Or is just like...
Yeah.
Thinking about, like, with your moles, they move. So would your tattoo technically move?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
But older people that have tattoos and they have, like, saggy skin.
It does not look good, yeah. And looks super faded by the time you're like older. Which, I mean, that part is like, it doesn't really matter. You could always get touch-ups. Are you talking about the
old person looks super faded, or like the tattoo looks super faded?
The older person looks super faded. No, the tattoo. But I mean, you could always get it like retouched, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But
yeah.
Still.
Anyway.
So fucking weird.
I'm not weird. I'm totally normal. You know what? Everyone's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're weird.
Well, I think some people are weirder. Because some people are just awkward.
Okay, is there weird, or are people just crazy?
No, I think that there's people who are... Okay, well, there's one that is people that are just, like, crackheads, you know? Like, weird crackheads. Like, crazy. More like crazy.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, people who are awkward weird. And those are the people that are, like...
Weird.
Try to be, like... different, if that makes sense.
No, I know what you
know.
Like,
I mean?
they're outgoing, but they're outgoing in a different sense. Like, they'll say things that aren't on everyone's mind at the moment. Like,
I don't know if that's like what I'm talking about. Like, I
don't know. I think we're using different examples.
Well, like, okay, I was thinking like there's like crazy weird. Like, there's people who are like actually like crazy, and then there's people who are like just weird. And then there's people who are awkward weird. When like the people that are awkward weird are just like.
They say cringy things.
They just like say cringy things. They try to be funny. They try to like be like like they try too hard to be weird, if that makes sense. Like there's people who are like naturally weird and like actually strange.
Yeah.
And then there's people who just try too hard to be different, if that makes sense.
I think I know what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
Like they'll say things that are just like super over the top or not super over the top, but they say things that don't necessarily need to be said.
Yeah, exactly.
But they felt like it would add somehow.
Yeah. Exactly. So I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. So I feel like I'm just like people who know me know that I'm just like weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
Like naturally weird, because it's just like
everyone's weird though.
I know, but everyone is weird.
Everyone's weird. If no matter who you think, like Ryan Reynolds is weird, but he's
super weird. Yeah.
Yeah, he's super weird.
Like, funny.
But he makes his weird like not crazy
or cringy.
or cringy. Yeah, like his weird it's good weird.
Yeah, it's good weird.
There's good weird and there's bad weird.
Yeah.
And I'm good weird. Actually, you know what? Were you about to say something? I saw you. No. You were about to say something.
I was not gonna say it.
No, I looked at the camera, but at the corner of my eye, I saw you move the microphone closer, like you were about to say something.
Like
yeah.
I just feel like half this video, like the microphone's gonna be down here and no one can hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hope not. I haven't been paying attention to your microphone.
This is kind of like cramping my.
Yeah, I mean you have two hands, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hi guys.
Don't sit like that.
You should do ASMR. Have you thought about doing that?
Why do you think I should do that?
I don't know.
It's because my voice.
It's just like the mic. Like I just think it's like perfect for ASMR.
Yeah, I'm not appealed to ASMR.
Oh.
I don't get it. It's not for me. It's not my thing.
I just like watching the eating videos.
Oh my god.
Like I don't like the whispers and like the eating videos. It was just so weird and bizarre because like I hate when people next to me are chewing super loud. Like I hate that, but then I can watch ASMR videos of people doing it, which makes no sense like at all. I think you know what it's more? It's just like I like watching them eat. Like actually watching them eat, because not all of the people I watch do ASMR, but they like are eating in front of the camera, like they're doing mukbangs or mukbangs, however you pronounce it. Does that make sense? I just like watching people eat.
That's so fucking weird. But I know there's a lot of people that like that stuff. I definitely don't like that stuff.
Like that's like actually like the majority. Like I like a couple years ago, like or like years before this, like I was always watching beauty videos on YouTube. Now I literally just watch eating videos. Like I think that's literally
you've evolved.
That's that's how much I've matured. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get the appeal for that.
Yeah, not everyone likes it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do dogs have to have whiskers?
I don't know. I actually don't know that.
'Cause like, do you think it's like harmful if you were to like? I'm not
cut
saying
to
cut them. Like I mean, not saying you should, but
I think.
'Cause like, what do you think they're for? Like, I don't know.
I don't know exactly what they're for, but I know for cats they need whiskers.
Really?
Or they don't. Yeah, the whiskers are it helps the cat.
Does it help like navigate them in a way?
I think so.
You know, with like ants, like and like certain bugs, they have antlers to
Yeah.
help them navigate. So it's like the same thing with like dogs and cats with their whiskers.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not too sure with dogs, but I know if you cut a cat's whiskers, you shouldn't do that.
Really?
Yeah, but I know people do that.
It makes me sad also when like people cut their dogs' tails.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that. Like I'm just like, why? Like just so for like the
it doesn't.
aesthetic.
It looks
like,
so ugly.
One, it looks ugly, and then two, it's just like you feel bad for like the
That's
dog.
like if you cut off like your thumb or something.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like that's what something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just
like does another dog look at that and be like, "Yo, where's your tail?"
Right? But I just like I don't get like the purpose of it. Like when people do it, I'm just like, for what? Like what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't imagine doing that. I don't.
Is it weird too that I don't like when people dye their dogs like fur?
I've never done that. I've never personally met someone that has done that, but
Yeah,
I've
neither
seen
have I.
I've seen
it before
yeah.
too. It's just one of those things like I don't know. For me, I'm just like, don't mess with your pets. Like for me, I'm just like, let them live, let them be.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you're gonna train them, but like.
I think dyeing their fur, I'm not too sure. I don't know the science and everything, but I don't see that being a problem.
I don't think it's like extreme, like what we were talking about, like whiskers, like cutting off whiskers and tails. But I don't know. I guess I just don't get it. Like, I mean, if you're using like obviously like non-toxic, like unharmful, like dye for their fur, then I'm sure it's like no problem. But I don't know, because I don't know how like box dye for like human hair would affect like a dog's hair, you know, or fur or whatever. So I'm just like, I don't know.
So I remember you telling me that you were like scared of ghosts, or you believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you told me to watch like this one Netflix show that had like ghosts or something. I don't remember what the show was called.
The Haunting or the Haunted of Hill House or whatever.
House. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I couldn't watch it because you this is what you said. You said, I'm too much of a pussy. I can't watch it.
Like, I actually can't watch it because I'm actually a pussy. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
You haven't watched it?
No, listen, okay. I watched the first episode. I mean, no, I skipped. I don't remember what episode I watched, but I started watching it, and I'm not scared of ghosts. Like, I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't watch more of it because I was scared.
I'm telling you, it's an actual scary ass show. Like, seriously, I was like traumatized after I watched it. I could not fall asleep just from watching the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, that actually like messed me up so bad. And I seriously wish I could finish it because I heard like the ending was really good and everything. And I think they might come out with the second season. Mm-hmm. But it's one of those things like I just can't. Like, I cannot physically like watch something. Like, I can read it. Like, when I was growing up, I used to read mystery books and like haunting books and things like that all the time without no issues. And then I can't watch it. Like, it's just weird because I feel like when it's on paper, it's like, oh, it can't come true, or you know what I mean, something like that. And then if I'm watching it like with my eyes, I'm like,
it seems real,
and it seems more real. Exactly. So
hey, guess what?
What?
Your nose piercing's crooked again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's just because I'm talking.
Yeah. Is it your mouth movement? You should just keeps moving.
I move my nose. I don't know. It just moves. I think when my mouth is moving, it just moves.
Yeah, like you just start talking and then you just like move your nose to like the left or the right, and you're just like a cat.
Yeah, like a cat.
Yeah, because you have whiskers.
I wish.
But you just cut them off.
Like, if I could be any animal, I'd be a cat.
I think I'd be a cat too, just because like dogs are cute, but there's something about like cats just being more free because they just walk around and they're like, exactly. I could climb shit.
Yeah, they can climb stuff. They're more free.
They know parkour.
And you don't have to train them. Like, do you have to train your cats?
I mean, you got to train them to not shit in your house. You got to train them to go to the litter box.
Really? Because, like, my cat, or when I had a cat, like, he was much more of, like, an outside cat for sure. Mm-hmm. But he was, like, I don't think anyone had to train him. Like, he literally would just dig holes in the back, shit in them, and fucking like, cover it up, like, actually. And I was like, wow.
Well, that's an interesting. I mean, I know that we usually get kittens, so like I don't know if you get like just a already like grown up cat.
Yeah, I guess that's different. I mean, different. It was basically, this cat was like my whole entire like childhood cat, but like I didn't have him as a kitten. Like, he was already like, by the time I was born, he was probably already like maybe 2 or 3. Maybe. Okay. Like, maybe because he died when I was like around like 11, 10, 9, 10, 11 around there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Do cats live that long? Okay, maybe he was like younger than that. I don't know.
Yeah, they live like 13.
Okay, then yeah.
They're like
something like that.
Equivalent to some dogs. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
But
yeah.
I'd rather be a cat. I don't know.
Yeah, because you have 9 lives. That's scientifically proven that cats have 9 lives.
What does that exactly mean?
Like, if you got ran over, you just spring back up like nothing happened.
That's just like crazy, though.
I'm making this up.
Okay. But imagine, like, I mean, that sounds like something I would believe, though. Like, wow, like 9 lives. But I mean, like, I feel like it wouldn't work in every case, though. Like,
yeah,
you get fucking body slammed with the fucking like semi truck.
I mean, that would take up like 6 lives. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I don't know how they got the saying. I don't know how they got the like phrase "cats have 9 lives," but that's like speaking of cat, there's a random cat in my backyard.
Okay, I saw that cat and I was like, oh, like I think you told me you have a second cat.
Yeah, that one's not mine.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a lot of cats in this neighborhood.
I know, I've seen.
Like a lot of cats. A lot. And I have 2 in my backyard. That they're fine. They're living there. They have little houses and
Like
stuff.
this one, so this cat you guys bought?
The one, my indoor cat?
Yeah, your indoor cat. Like you guys like,
we didn't buy her. We like my sister had a friend and she couldn't keep that cat, so we kept the cat.
Oh,
and,
okay. But this wasn't like a stray cat, like at any point.
I mean, she was a
homeless cat.
She was yeah, sure. She was a homeless little baby kitten.
Ah,
Yeah.
how cute.
Yeah.
Kittens are so cute.
Yeah. I love that cat.
I want a cat.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Pdog space Pimz, Pdog space Pimz, or follow the podcast on Spotify or anywhere that you can listen to it. Typical podcast. That's how you're, yeah. Yep. And Kristina, if you want to like say anything where people could find you or like shout out stuff, you could do that.
I don't know. You guys could follow me on Instagram. It used to be on private, and then like I just got a lot of creepy old men trying to follow me, or like did follow me.
That's fun.
So I was like, oh yeah, maybe not. So I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot of those too.
Yeah, creepy old men.
Yeah.
Potential sugar daddies. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, it's or they're all different. Like all my usernames are different. But okay, it's Kristina. My Instagram is Kristina Alvarez with 3 Z's at the end. And then my Twitter, it's like Kristina.
You only get one. You can't do multiple.
Okay, then just follow me
all
on
right,
Instagram. Thanks.
Yeah, this is it for the podcast. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I post these every Monday just to let people know every Monday is when there's a new episode. And yeah, bye.
Bye.